Ho ho! It is time for another Photoshop challenge again, and this time I'm given some images by a friend of mine, Leslie, who is a graphic designer himself. I have to use these images to make something that looks okay, at least. And as you can see, Christmas is in the air. But I can hear you thinking, what's the big deal here? Well, the challenge is I only have 1 hour. That brings us to the rules, which are I only have 1 hour. No, seriously, I have to use every image I got, I can't add anything else to this selection, I can only use Photoshop and Camera Raw, and I only have 16 minutes. So without any further ado, let's get this thing rolling. So I immediately knew what my composition was gonna look like. The snow globe was gonna be in the center with a tree and a blue guy on both sides. In the snow globe I was gonna make a landscape with some images and green guys standing inside it. So I started with the landscape inside the snow globe. I used the mountain image as background and removed its background. For the foreground, I used one of the snow images and removed some areas too. I did some quick color fixes and added a depth of field to make it look like it's a whole other dimension in there. Then green guy was added and some trees from the second snow image. I copied that tree a few times to kinda fill up the environment and added some blur to them. Then I used the sky from the previous image as the snow globe sky. I did some color tweaking and added a simple shadow to the green guy here. After this I added the snowflake image and made sure it only appeared inside of the snow globe. Now I added a shadow under the snow globe, which didn't go so well somehow, so that took a while. The campfire was added and I tried to make it more realistic, but I failed big time. At this point the idea came up to have the snow globe lit up while everything else is dark, as if it's nighttime. However, this failed terribly since this obviously looks terrible. But I didn't realize that in time, so yeah. I removed everything again and added a shadow to the blue guy. By the way, have I ever told you about Epidemic sound? Because before now I knew of its existence, but I never really felt the need for it since, yeah, well, except now that I've tried it, it changed everything. Have you ever had to search for the right music for hours and hours and you literally didn't find anything? No more, because Epidemic sound has over 30,000 tracks and it has all kinds of genres, moods and everything. Epidemic sound has the largest collection of copyright-free music for your videos. And the best thing is, sign up now and you get the first month for free. So if you're a content creator just like me, you need to get a subscription. Now let's get back to the video. I still really wanted to do that dark idea I had, so I tried it again in a different way. I separated the tree from the background so it would be easier to change the lighting later on. So I started making everything dark except for the globe, which I now added a nice blue glow to. Now I began changing the light directions of everything, which was quite a bit of work, but it was worth it. When I finished that, I started on the fire. It needed to look light and bright and stuff, which it clearly didn't. I also added a glow to the fire, just like I did with the snow globe. I still had to use the other fire image though, so I dropped that in to make the fire look a bit bigger and prettier. That looked cool and all, but the light of the fire of course shines light on the blue guy, so I started painting some bloody beautiful orange highlights. I also added the spark image to create some nice sparks above the fire pit. I was curious what this would look like with the camera raw filter, so I randomly made one already. After this was done, I fixed some of the main lighting that came from the globe, which in the end looked awesome. For a final touch, I added some more snow to the main environment and re-added the raw filter. At this point I still had around 5 minutes left, but I considered it finished. I'm actually happily surprised of how well this went. I mean, it's not perfect, but for an hour I think it looks pretty decent, with all the lighting and stuff. Leslie, the person who found the images for me, decided to try this out too, only he took 2 hours for it, so he sucks. Nah, just kidding. Anyway, it's now time for my favorite Reddit submission! Why doesn't the button go? Favorite Reddit submission! This time it's BSD is the lucky guy with this adorable edit. Somehow I like the cute stuff the most. One little thing I'm not sure about though is this. I mean, if it's a shooting star it's fine, only then it should probably have a blur. But what I can't explain is the stars next to the line. It's like they're copied and pasted over and over. But anyway, awesome work here. If you liked this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and if you enjoy my content, feel very free to subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Then I hope I'll see you in my next video.